Did somebody say Elvis? Let's go ahead and get straight up into it. What's up? Hey, what's good? What's poppin'? I am Miss Berry. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys for sliding through and coming to kick it with me. As you guys can see from the title, it's just been so long. It's just been too long, y'all. And I know some of you guys have been yelling at me through the comments. I have been still paying attention to the comments despite my little hiatus. But all in all, y'all see what we about to get into. Elvis Presley, Memphis, behind the box set. You know, Elvis is, I guess this is, I'm not really entirely sure what this video is about, y'all. I was just scrolling, I came across it, and I just thought that this would be a very interesting video to actually react to. Right up into it. If I press play and pause again.
For someone like Elvis, if he had not come to Memphis, I don't know that he would have had a career.
There's moments in every decade in Memphis that shaped the universe in some way.
Memphis is an independent town, a renegade town. Elvis's life embodies the very spirit of Memphis.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
There's something so...
Let me just also put out there that anybody, if y'all know, y'all been following the channel and stuff like that, y'all know how much I love Elvis. But anyway, besides that, if y'all do know Elvis, which a lot of y'all do, y'all know him a lot more than I do. Some of y'all have had the pleasure of meeting him when y'all was younger. But no, I'm just playing. But anyway, y'all, that blue outfit that he had on, I liked. You know, blue is my favorite color. It's not something that I will wear per se, you know, but to each his own. But Elvis, he had it on. That don't mean he ain't look sharp though, okay? His karate style.
About hearing Elvis in between takes talking to the guys.
Calm down.
A lot of those guys are my heroes, so to get to peek into the multi-tracks is really incredible. Well, my name is Matt Ross Bang, and I got to mix most of the tracks on the new Elvis Memphis box set.
In my career, I've written a lot about Memphis and Memphis music. So, of course, that includes Elvis. My name is Robert Gordon. I'm a writer and filmmaker, and I wrote the liner notes to the Elvis Memphis box set.
Well, I was 10, 11 when I started getting interested in music. The name Elvis Presley, I mean, to a Danish boy, that was from another world.
Baby Elvis.
My name is Ernst Michael Jorgensen. I'm the producer of this Elvis box set, and I've been producing Elvis box sets since 1991.
Okay.
The Memphis box.
That was like 2 years before I was born. You know what I'm saying? So he been doing this. So you know, we get to see behind. I didn't even know the box set was a thing. So, you know, it's brought to my attention now.
Not only for the first time puts all of the recordings Elvis made in Memphis in one place, but it also strips away the overdubs.
From Sun Records to American to Stax to the Jungle Room sessions.
We're in the studio with Elvis, essentially. All we hear is what Elvis was hearing in his headphones. I think that's really thrilling.
It is. That's actually cool.
When Elvis came to Memphis, he was already exposed to black music in Tupelo. He finds WDIA, the first all-black radio station, went on the air.
He's exposed to black artists on the radio.
And y'all, I just got to pause it right there. And I'm not just pausing it because you just see black artists or anything right there. It's just nothing racist or anything like that. But I mean, I am going to say something because, you know, over my little hiatus, it's been a lot of people in the comments. You know, y'all have been commenting on my previous Elvis videos that I've already recorded to. A lot of you know, of course, like, it's okay to have your opinion, like, it's a free country, but a lot of people, you know, have an opinion where okay, Elvis is just completely racist because X, Y, and Z. I'm not knocking your opinion or how you feel or anything, but I just need some fact checks. Like, if I can fact check this and go back and see this is, you know, this is an actual factual, then that's different. But I haven't found any actual factual. It's just always he said, she said, or what this person think, or this person, you know, but I haven't, honestly, genuinely have not found anything actual factual that tells me that he was literally just a racist and just, you know what I'm saying? Because some of his backup singers were black. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Whitney Houston one of his backup singers? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, of course, like, people would do stuff for an image, and you know what I'm saying? But I just wholeheartedly don't feel like that was Elvis, but to each his own. That's all I'm saying.
And goes down to Beale Street, where the rhythm and blues artists played, and they ended up liking him.
Elvis reads a newspaper article that describes Sam Phillips as an expert in recording Negro music. And the
I just hate when anybody say that word. I just hate when anybody say say Negro. Like I don't know. Like the word in general just rubs me the wrong way. When anybody say it, it just sounds like such a just disgusting word. Like I understand that it's used to describe certain things and stuff. That's just me. Okay. We're gonna keep
address for
going.
the studio is walking distance from his home.
At the time, it was called the Memphis Recording Service. Part of Sam
Convenient.
Phillips's deal was he recorded bands, but he also did kind of vanity sessions. So for $3, you could come in and record straight to disc. Elvis famously stopped by there one day. This was a two-person operation. It was Sam Phillips and Marion Keisker.
Look at baby Elvis. Y'all, can we just take a minute to admire his aesthetics? Aesthetics. Am I saying that right? I know how to spell the word, but you know, these certain words be a little tongue twister. You know, we are definitely some fine specimens out here. Like Elvis ain't the only one. I mean, I'm talking to you that I can't even see behind this camera right now. But all in all, can we just take a minute to just soak in? Just, look at his teeth. Look at he just really didn't look real to me. Like, he just looked so handsome that he didn't look real to me. I actually know a few people like that, or not know, but seen a few people like that in the world. I'm not one that's going, hey, if you pretty, you're handsome or whatever, I'm gonna give you credit. I'm gonna give credit where it's due. I ain't a hater. I'm just being real. But let's keep going.
Sam wasn't there. Sam was on the road. Elvis recorded My Happiness, the Ella Fitzgerald song. Marion cut it on the disc and made a copy of it for Sam to hear later and said a good pop ballad singer. Marion kept bugging Sam about this.
Sam says, okay, I'll meet the kid. They kick around some songs. Nothing's really happening. Elvis realizes his opportunity is about to slip away.
He just kind of picks up a guitar and he starts doing That's All Right, Mama, this Arthur Big Boy Crudup song.
Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right for you.
Sam's in the other room, and he swings open the door.
Everyone kind of leaped up like, what's that?
He says, what are you doing? Elvis says, we're just goofing around. And so he says, well, you better get in front of the microphone and keep doing it. This is the moment before rock and roll. It's this whimsical, unanticipated moment. It's like a kite in the wind. This music has taken him to another realm, and that's what we hear.
He's feeling it in his bones. It's in him, not on him. That's why.
American was very much a rundown studio, but its track record was undeniable.
It was
American
so little.
Studio had a lot of success with Dusty Springfield, Box Tops, Neil Diamond.
You can't underestimate the influence of Chip's moment.
He knew going in that Elvis wasn't getting the best songs.
We're very soon after the assassination of Martin Luther King. There was a lot of racial tension.
Which took a toll, y'all. I know y'all gonna say something about me pausing it, but this is a reaction video. I'm not gonna pause it too much, but I just don't want to forget stuff at the end of the video. This video is 9 minutes. Do you really think that I'm going to remember at the end? I just know that, from my journey, down just getting to know Elvis and things like that, I do know that MLK death really did take a toll on him. It took a toll on everybody, if I'm being honest. That was most definitely unexpected. I mean, of course, it happened before my time. But still, that just goes to show you that how the impact that it made and the impact that he had. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, we learned about it in school too. So let's just keep going.
In the air, Momin brings in songs that Elvis can relate to and that contemporary audience can relate to. Momin is trying to draw the Elvis out of Elvis.
As a crowd gathers round an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto.
The original had strings and big background vocals. It's pretty amazing to hear it without those things.
You hear where the organ is
everything.
swelling, and it inspired the producer to have the strings swell there.
It feels like you're just in the room with them, and I think that's pretty cool.
It is. Y'all lucky.
The initial Stax sessions are difficult for everybody. It's a difficult time in Elvis's life because he's going through his divorce. And he's got these 2 doctors in Los Angeles who are giving him drugs that are not at all good for him.
Stax Studio was very successful at the time. It was the height of the Stax label.
Even though Stax is making all these hits, RCA makes a very peculiar decision.
RCA wasn't pleased with the Stax equipment, so they brought in a remote truck.
RCA decides not to use the Stax band, and they don't go for any of the songs from Stax. He's already begun to miss sessions. In December 1973, there's a second Stax session.
After the divorce, Elvis is back in the right frame of mind.
He brings all this new energy, and it's much better.
I left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California, home of mine.
One of the highlights off the Stax session for me would be Promised Land, originally written and recorded by Chuck Berry.
It's with James Burton on guitar playing real dirty, and they have a ball of a time.
It's all about movement, locomotion. Promised Land is a beautiful encapsulation of the frenetic energy of Elvis's life in 1973.
And the folks back home, this is the promised land calling, and the poor boys are on the line.
I don't like y'all sound. Let me get this sound.
When Elvis goes out in 74, he basically brings his Vegas show on the road.
Okay,
He's
I said
performing
opposite
in
still.
Memphis, Tennessee for the first time in over a decade.
The show has the full orchestra,
Look
there's
at
20 or 30
Shotgun.
people on the stage.
You know, I think he was probably a little nervous because it's his hometown. It's all these people that have been with him, you know, quote unquote, since the beginning.
Because people don't like to come back home after they then, you know, got up out of there. Because it's people that don't want to see you in, people that's going, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually nice that he was able to actually do that. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people can.
It's a way that we see Elvis
Surprisingly.
exercise leadership of the band.
But since he had this band, instead of being limited to the 50s rock and roll or 60s pop songs, he could do anything.
He is directing with his karate moves and his dancing around on stage, and they can
want it to
respond
kick.
like that, whip smart. In the live show, he includes a Tony Joe White song, Poke Salad Annie.
Poke salad, Annie.
It's telling people,
Okay,
I hear what's going on.
okay. This music in the background is distracting. I mean, it's good. Like, I mean, I'm not knocking the music in here. I actually enjoy it, but I know just about all these songs that's good because I didn't react to them, so I just cannot help it. Like, I just love music so much. Even if it wasn't Elvis, my body would be moving before I even know that I'm moving for real, but I just cannot help it.
Me, and I'm part of that too. It's Elvis being contemporary.
But it goes extremely well. At the end of the concert, he even says, you know, some folks say don't go back to your hometown, but you guys have proved them wrong, and he gets this big
I
standing
was just saying
ovation.
that. I literally just said that.
In 1976, Elvis records in the Jungle Room in his house. The notion is he'll be a captive audience if he just has to come downstairs.
Okay.
They bring the RCA truck down.
They had all the recording equipment in the mobile rig and just ran a bunch of cables into the jungle room.
Nonetheless, he's not quite captive because sometimes he just doesn't want to come down the stairs.
He was in poor health, but he sings with a passion. It's an emotional wave
Because
that
it's in
you're
him,
hit by when
not
you get
on
into
him.
some of these songs. And certainly Danny Boy.
And I'll be here in sunshine.
One of the great things is an
Hear the
interaction
emotion.
with the background vocalists. And we hear that especially toward the end of Danny Boy. It changes the way Elvis sings, and they begin to sing to each other.
And when you listen to that on this box set with a much better clarity on the vocal than there ever was, it's a very emotional experience.
And then my grave will richer, sweeter be.
In a real significant way, Memphis is what it is today because of Elvis Presley.
It's like no other city. It's a magnet to really kind of creative, independent spirit people that hang out here. And I love being in the center of all of that.
When you look at Elvis in history, there's two major aspects. There's the artist and what he contributed musically, and then there's just his role in history as sort of the first post-television mass culture hero.
It was a revolution in the record business, something that even the industry experts, they thought that this R&B kind of stuff would go away. Boy, were they wrong.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna end that video right there like that. So all in all, he was way before my time, and I know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know him because of my researches too, and also because that used to be my mom's boyfriend back in the day, y'all. Not literally, but in her mind, okay, in her head. So he has a huge legacy. I keep hitting the mic. I'm sorry, but he has a huge legacy left behind. Like, he's just a really well-known person now, and I just know that if he was still around, or he look down right now, I bet you he just would have never thought that he would be as big as he is now. Like, just having that passion and that drive for music, and to give himself to the world, like share his musical talents with us, you know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing. Like, anybody that do it, because they don't have to, you know what I'm saying? They could just do like we do, be singing at home in the comfort of our own place, and things like that. But all in all, I enjoyed this video. Just, I didn't know it was a whole box set thing. Guys, I'm new, I'm a millennial, but so it was nice to actually see the behind the scenes of it, like, and him going back to Memphis. I just hate how, some things turned out in his life, before he passed on. But I'm grateful for, the legacy that he left behind, and that I'm able to explore. He just got so much stuff out here that I haven't even touched the surface to yet. Like, I didn't even know that this was a thing. So I'm just excited all around. But anyway, y'all, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know how familiar you are with the box sets. Like, just fill me in. I have a lot of subscribers that, were Elvis fans before I was even thought about. And, some of you guys, like I said in the video, had the opportunity to actually see him in person. I'm a little jealous, but, it is what it is. I just wouldn't mind going to a concert. I've never been to a concert, like a real concert, y'all. I be having concerts in my own room, like. But Elvis, he was just a dope artist. He was definitely a dope artist, and he was one of those people that music was in him and not just on him. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But I come from a musical family myself. I just feel like music is in me, not on me. Like, I always wanted to be like a ghostwriter. I can sing and stuff, but I mean, I don't want to be an artist. I don't consider myself an artist. I don't think that's something that I want to do. I want to kind of play in the background a little bit, But anyway, y'all, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, go ahead, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Also, y'all, don't forget to like up this video. And wait, if you're new here, don't slide up out of here before you hit that red subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna want to get notified when I do drop a new video. So make sure y'all have the post notification bells turned on, you know what I'm saying? So when I drop a video, you guys will know. And I really appreciate you guys for coming through and kicking it with me, even though I know it's been I don't even know, I don't even want to count. But you guys are just, I just love y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. I just love y'all. But no, y'all, until next time though.